Hello, you are welcome to Amma Design Station. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the upper part of this beautiful gown. Now let's get started. Now we start to have the measurement here. You have the bust 36, the under bust 32, and thereabout breast line 7. But now we start with the length from the under bust to the half length, where we have the half length to the waist. You are using 5 inches for it. Now you have the breast line, bust line, which is 7 inches. Then you have the shoulder line, which is 6 inches. Let me bring out the line. Now we have the shoulder. The shoulder is 15 divided by 2, which is 7.5. Now we have the 4 inches. This down is the waistline. This is the waistline, while this is the under bust line. This is the upper bust line, while this is the shoulder line. Now let us work on the armhole. So we have the shoulder 15 inches divided by 2, which is 7.5. We mark it out. The armhole, now the armhole is 8 inches. So we mark it out too. It's 8 inches we have here because I measured the round armhole. I got 16 divided by 2 is 16. It's 16 divided by 2, which is 8 inches. Now I'm done with the shoulder. The next thing to do now is to measure the teeth to teeth, which is the nipple to nipple, which is the bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So the bust is 36. So with the formula, what you are getting now as the teeth to teeth is 3.75. So at the bust line, the bust line is 7. So we need to mark out the middle of it, which is 3.5. So this one is supposed to be bust line. So at the down part now, at the under bust line, we mark one inch at each part. We are using just one inch because the person's bust line is just 7. If it's more than 7, we can use 1.25 or 1.5, as the case may be. The bigger the bust, the more you increase the number you use for it, the inches you use. So as I use one inch at each point, at the top side, I will use 3/4. Anything I use here, I will remove 1/4 inch from it. So I'll use 3/4 at the front, upper part of it. Then we come out the curve. This time we might not use curve mainly because of what we are going to do. Just mark it, the dot at the down part. Just mark out the dot. We might not need to bother for the at the upside, but let me just mark it out here. The up dot is not, this one is not really necessary this time. But let's continue. Now we mark out the bust. The bust divided by 6 is 36 divided by 4 is 9. So we mark the 9 inch here. At the under bust is 32. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Just mark it without any allowance. Then they draw the line. And before I forget, at the front part, we need to measure out ½ inch at each part, just as if I want to sew corset. So we form out the curve here. And this part. So this is what we got. So at the upside here, depending on how deep you want the up, if you want your cleavage to really show, you can take it up to 2 inches. So show, you can take up to 2 to 3 inches. But this time I'm using just 2 inches. So from there, you measure the neck. The neck, I'm using a 3.5 inches for the neck. So this is what you get now. So let us do the calculation, shape out the body. So the bust is 36 divided by 4 is 9 plus 9 plus 2 is 9 plus 2 is 11 inches. Then we now come to the under bust. Our under bust is 32 divided by 4, which is 8. 8 plus this 2, which is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Then we'll come to the waist. The waist is the waistline is 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5 plus 2 is 10.5 plus 2 again, that is 12.5. This one, let me just add this extra one that is there, but it's not necessary. This is a 1.5. So this is what we get now. So let us cut it out. So I'll have to number here. This is 1 and this is 2. Why this whole one is 3? This is what we get now. But this time, I'm going to cut out so this time now we are not going to cut out separate these two, but this is where we are going to use the dart now. This place now we are going to manipulate this dart now to come up to this here. So we cut what we use now will now cover up this dart. It's just as simple as that. In this one now we are going to place in the fabric to get those two sides of the bust. Thank you. I will now show you how to cut it out from the fabric. What you got at the front part of it. This is the center, the side, and where the bust is going to be. This side now, when you want to sew, you need to gather here. When you gather it now, you sew here together. And you see, this is where the bust will enter, and this is the up side of this. So, for the back, so I just want to show this back. Because some people might be wondering how they are going to do the back, whether you still put the flounce at the back or not. So it all depends, but the one I'm making, this is the back I'm using. So thank you.